Hello, it's a Saturday, so that means that I had my weekly weigh-in. So this week I have lost 2.2 kilograms, which is 4.8 pounds. So my total weight loss now to date is 21.3 kilograms, and that is 46 pounds. So yes, me. So today, guys, I wanted to talk to you about exercising and what kind of exercises I do and what I think about exercising while on Lipotrim. So I do want to start off by saying that I am not a professional. So please, everything that I am going to tell you today is what I do and what works for me. This may not necessarily work for you, and that is okay. It is always best to be safe, and it's always best to consult your doctor, your pharmacist, and make sure that you're protecting your health above all else. So everything I'm going to talk about is about me and how I have found it so far. I will start. Secondly, I do want to say that so silly. Secondly, I do want to say that you do not need to exercise while you're on Lipotrim. The calories are so low that if you stuck to the program 100% and did not exercise at all, you will still lose weight. And I know this because this is my third time doing Lipotrim, and the last two times I didn't exercise and I still lost weight. There's also countless people online that I've come across who are on Lipotrim or have done Lipotrim, and they didn't exercise either. And even on the exercise video, it does say that you will still lose weight. So don't feel disheartened if you're not exercising and think, oh my gosh, no, I can't lose weight. You will still lose weight. Okay. So what kind of exercises I do? So the very first week of on Lipotrim, I took time off work. Okay, so I took time off work and I barely left my room. I just stayed in bed, watching videos online, trying to find motivation, trying to find, success stories on Lipotrim to keep me from eating and encourage me to stay on the plan. My body was so weak. I was so tired. I felt so ill. I felt like, oh my gosh, I can't even describe it, honestly. I just felt Lipotrim sick. It was not easy. So there was no way at all that I could think about exercising that week. I just had to get my mind sorted. I had to just stay focused on the fact that, okay, we're doing this, we're staying on plan, we're just gonna drink three shakes and drink our water, and that is it. So that's all I focused on. Second week, I think by that time my body was definitely in ketosis because I felt more energy. I didn't feel sick and I didn't feel hungry anymore, and I didn't want to waste that energy. I wanted to do something about it, so I started walking. This was a massive milestone for me because before I did not walk at all. I literally drove everywhere. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I'm one of those people who would literally just be like, oh, you'd be like, oh, meet me around the corner. I'd be like, okay, and I'll drive there. It was just so bad. So when I started walking, for me, it was like, wow, it was really a big thing. And I started off with just, 30-minute walks and pushed it and pushed it. So 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. And as I was walking, I found new routes and, and, came across people, who were also walking or jogging, and started, to recognize the faces and, started to get creative about it because I think, oh, okay, how about if I walk down this road and come back this road, things like that. And I quite enjoyed it because it gave me time to think, time to dream as well, time to envision my new body, time for me to just get into that, oh yes, we're doing this mode. Continued with that thing for the first week, and then the third week I started doing this program that is online. It's called Team Body Project. Sorry guys, I've written everything down, so I'm going to keep looking down because I'm reading from it. I don't want to forget anything. So Team Body Project, oh my goodness, I cannot rave enough about this, guys. Honestly speaking, they do not pay me. They don't even know I exist yet. But honestly, guys, if you're looking for, a project you can do, a project you can use while you're at home to try and get to work out and get yourself healthy and fit, I definitely recommend them. They work for me, and I just couldn't be without them. Basically, you know, it's a website. I've also got an app. You go up there, you find a workout and you do it. Okay. I love working out at home. I love it. It's just less fussy. It's less things I need to think about. If I have to go to the gym, I have to think, okay, I have to drive there. You know, I have to find parking. I have to wear something decent enough that people don't, you know, that it doesn't raise alarms and stuff like that. But working out at home, honestly, I can just wear my leggings, wear a top, and just press play, and that is it. So it really does work for me. And the best part is they group up their workouts. So it's like they'll have this one that I'm doing. So I started off with one called the Real Start, and then now I'm on the Real Start Plus. So it's like 12 workouts on that plan. And you know, every day you do one thing, and you know, the next day, the second and the third different workouts. So it might be cardio one day, and then the following day it's a HIIT workout. The third day it's Pilates, and so on and so forth. I love them, honestly, and they use real customers, so people actually use the project as well, product, sorry. So which is great and quite encouraging, because you don't see you know, these unrealistic bodies in front of you. You see regular folk and you feel like, oh my gosh, like, you know, she did it or she's doing it, so I can do it too. I love them. I honestly cannot be without them, and that is what I have been doing ever since I came across them. I love them. They got a monthly subscription, so you can either pay monthly, quarterly, or yearly. Mine works out to be around £14 a month, because it's all in dollars, so I convert it to pounds and so on. So you decide what plan you want to go on, and for me it just works. It works, guys, and I will probably stick with them for a while until I find something else, or something new that I want to try. So I work out with them. So most of their workouts are about 20 to 30 minutes long. Guys, it's enough. Like, that time they get it done, honestly, it's like it's challenging enough that you feel like you've accomplished something, but it's still easy enough that you can do it. And I love that. That's like the first time where I found a workout product that actually does that, because most of the time it's either too easy, and therefore I just feel like, oh, I've not done anything, you know, I'm not going to do that because I don't feel challenged, or it's too difficult, and then I feel like, oh, I can't do it, so what is the point? But they get it just right, honestly. Like, sometimes I walk away thinking, I hate this, I hate it so bad, but I also walk away at the same time being like, oh my gosh, I'm winning, I am doing this. I love them. So third week I found them, and I just did 30 minutes, you know, just 30 minutes with them, you know, 30 minutes and so on. Now I do 30 minutes or 20 minutes workouts with them. This is something that I have built over time, guys. Honestly, this is something that I'm working on, you know, over time. And I do want to say as well that some days I'm so tired that I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't do Daniel right now. Like, he's one of the instructors there, or Alex. I need something less, you know, or I need something where I still feel like, okay, I've done something. So I'll go to YouTube and find an alternative, and I'll do that. For me personally, exercising is not so much about me losing weight, but it is about my mindset. I love the idea of being somebody who looks after their body, and not just in terms of the diet, but in terms of the heart as well, making sure that my heart is in the best state it can be, making sure my muscles are in the best state they can be, making sure that mentally, because exercise does so much for us mentally as well. And every time I press play, it's not just my body that, you know, I'm working on, it's my mindset, because I'm becoming someone who exercises. You know, I've been on this product now for 9 weeks, and 8 of those weeks I've been working out. And so now I've gone from thinking, oh my gosh, you can't exercise, to thinking, I can't wait till I exercise, or to thinking, oh yeah, by the way, I need to exercise, or, you know, to thinking, you know, it's just changed my mindset all around it. And even now, when I press play and a workout that is difficult comes on, in the past I'd just be like, oh my gosh, it's so difficult, then I switch off the telly. Whereas now, you know, I remember what Les Brown said, which is, you know, anything we're doing is what doing badly until you can do it right. And that's what I do. I do the best that I can do, and I know that sometimes my form is so off, and I'm not doing it correctly. Obviously I try and do it safely all the time because I'm not trying to break nothing, but I know that, and that's not what it's about for me. For me, it's the fact that I showed up. It's the fact that I've kept a commitment that I made to myself, which was I will work out for 30 minutes every day, whether it's me walking or jogging on the sport or skipping or playing with the kids, whatever it may be, but I'm going to get my body moving for 30 minutes. So for me, it's winning that, and it's doing that and keeping that commitment to myself. So that is what I currently do right now. Team Body Project, and they've got a website, and I will link it down below. And other days, if I'm too tired for that or I want to change, I'll go on YouTube and I'll find different things, like walking or typo, which I quite enjoyed that. It was quite intense, but I enjoyed it. And I do that. And before I go, guys, I just also want to say, if you're somebody who wants to start working out, but you're feeling like, oh God, I'm so overwhelmed because life is so busy, we play so many roles all the time, we're so many things to different people that sometimes there's no time to be, or do what you need to do for yourself. I do want to share with you a secret that, I have been using, and I think it's really helping for me. I call these the 2 P's, and these are prioritize and protect your goals. I honestly live by it now. There's something that I'm always constantly repeating to myself: prioritize and protect your goals. Prioritize means that you need to make working out a priority. You need to make it out a priority. It has to be something that you're intentional about. If you're waiting to feel like doing it, you might be waiting forever, because it hurts, it's uncomfortable, the body changing, the process of that happening is uncomfortable, and it's foreign, especially if you are someone like me who has lived, by half of their lives not doing it, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh hey, hang on a minute, we're doing this. But it's like, no, I don't like it, I want to sit down, I want to watch telly. So you have to prioritize it, and you have to be like, no, you're a priority, you're the most important thing in the day. And for me it is because I know that I need to be healthy, to be the best mom I can be, best wife, best colleague, best employee, best sibling, best everything. I need this body to be around to even be here. If I'm not working out, I know that my heart will sooner or later give in, or I'll contact some, I'll become ill. There's so much that can go wrong because I'm not doing it. So I prioritize it. So I wake up earlier. I wake up around 5:30, and I do that. So by the time I go to work, I've done my first 30 minutes of the day. And then when I come back from work, I'm so tired some days, honestly guys, I just want to get into bed. But again, I have to prioritize it. I have to be like, this is the most important thing of the day, this is it, this right here. So I'll do everything else, but I will not go to bed without doing it. I remember last week I actually worked out at 11 p.m. at night, and that's because I was cleaning, and I looked up and I was like, oh my gosh, it's 11 p.m. I still went downstairs, press play, and I did it because it's a priority. It's the most important thing. Protect, oh my goodness, that is probably one of, well, they both as important, to be fair, but protect, I cannot stress that enough to you. You need to protect that time. You just have to, because there is so many distractions, guys. The moment you decide, oh yeah, I'm about to do it now, one of the kids starts crying, the phone rings, something happens. Like, something always happens when I'm meant to be exercising, and that's why you have to protect that time. For me, it means that I put my phone on do not disturb for 30 minutes, and I focus on just myself. I protect it. I'm like, this is my time to exercise. So if you need me, leave a voicemail, I will get back to it after. I am unavailable right now. I'm not even on the planet, because I am doing this for me. This is B's time. So prioritize and protect that. Prioritize and protect your workout time, and you will do it, and you can do it. And guys, I started off small, and like I guess that's what everybody always says, start off small, but I plan on continuing to grow. I want to start small, but I don't want to stay small, and that's okay. Start where you are. In fact, I hate saying starting small, because it's kind of like, it's so negative. It's like, oh, you're just starting small. You're not starting small, you're starting big, because that is the most important part, starting, and then the momentum will build up. So start where you are, and don't worry about being perfect. Just worry about progress. You know, exercise is, you know, I honestly believe that the most important thing about exercising is being consistent with it. What you do is not as important. Obviously, you know, if you're going to break it down into the nitty-gritty details and blah, 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 what you do is important. But if you're starting off, guys, even walking, well, walking, let me not say even walking, because walking is a massive thing. It was a massive thing to me. It still is. Walking, you know, for 10 minutes, you do that every single day. It adds up and it changes your mindset. And that's what you want. You don't just want to change your body. You want to change your mindset. You want to change your identity. You want to change how you see yourself. Go from being somebody who says, oh, you know, I don't like exercising, to being like, oh my goodness, I cannot go to bed without exercising. These are like, this is all in you, this is all in me, and it's coming out as I continue to exercise. So that is what I do to make sure that I'm keeping my muscles and heart and all that stuff healthy as well. While I'm losing the weight, I work out. So I prioritize and I protect it. Start off small and I start where I am, sorry, and I build from it, and I'm continuing to build from it. I listen to my body. So on the days when I feel like, oh, I'm too tired to do a certain workout, I'll find something less strenuous and I'll do that instead, because to me, what's important is that I'm keeping the commitment to myself, which is to continue to exercise and to continue to work out. Guys, I hope you're enjoying these videos. Please comment down below what you're doing, if you are doing anything, or what you think about exercising, and let's continue to grow together. My name is B, and this is my Lipotrim diary. I will see you again next week, Saturday, after my weigh-in. Wish me luck, and I wish you luck too. Bye.